From Toronto, Ontario, I said from Toronto, Ontario, she is Taylor Rising. This is One Shot Kill Mark Wheeler. Vancouver, I thought you hated Toronto more than that.
Match number 2 takes us to some mixed tag action, Jordan Bowman. And in fact, this is an anniversary of sorts. Fired up stuff from Cat Power, and why not? Because this is a grudge match 1 year in the making. In fact, exactly 1 year ago today, that team of Mark Wheeler and Taylor Rising made their NEW debuts opposite a debuting Cat Power, who that night was stuck with her enemy, Eddie Osborne, as a surprise partner. When then NEW Commissioner Alex Plexus had some tricks up his sleeve for Kat at the time. She had to wrestle what was effectively a handicap match that night, as Eddie had no interest in helping her pick up the win. Tonight, however, Kat was someone who certainly does have her back, and it should be a different looking match as a result.
You're right, a much different story tonight for Cat Power, relying on someone who she's been partners with before in the past. The Grindhouse is back together tonight. Already an improvement from last time because the bell has rung and her, partner is participating in the match.
And helping her perhaps walk away with a victory here, though we shall see. Mark Wheeler and Taylor Rising are formidable foes, to be sure. Wheeler, of course, known to tag as well with Clutch Jesse V. Locked and Loaded, their tag team name. They formed a foursome trio with Malik Mello, in fact, last year.
It's true.
In NEW, called the Six. May not go by Beef Boy any longer, but Elliot Tyler embracing his roots perhaps, as this crowd will always love him. And a hatred of all things Toronto perhaps coloring their opinions. Mark Wheeler and Taylor Rising.
Yeah, Cat Power and Elliot Tyler don't have to work too hard to get this crowd here at Performance Works on their side. Just being against a couple people from Toronto is all it takes. But here comes Cat Power.
And there is no questioning the heart, the resiliency, the power, in fact, of Cat. No pun intended.
If you intended a pun there, it's okay.
She just has no fear whatsoever. Doesn't matter who she's in a ring with. She refuses to be intimidated.
What an impressive Taylor Rising heading right at her.
Shoulder blocks only serving to make Kat even more angry than she was coming into this one, as I'm sure she remembers an embarrassing loss suffered at the hands of these two, as we said, exactly 1 year ago at the Harbor Convention Center. Rising able to get a shoulder up, and in fact, NEW ring not the only place that you may have seen Mark Wheeler and Taylor Rising of late, is just like some of our local talents as well. They have made an appearance in an all-elite wrestling ring of late.
I'm sure it's not the last time we're going to see them in that ring either.
No. I know he's saying basically every time she's been in a NEW ring, but Taylor is a star on the rise. Mark Wheeler, you could say the same, honestly.
Golden Gun himself.
Cat with a chop on Taylor Rising, who gets sent into the ropes.
The thing about this match here is that Mark Wheeler and Taylor Rising, regular mixed tag team, although the Grindhouse does have history in the Pacific Northwest, it's been a long time since they've tagged together, Justin.
A good many years indeed. Though sometimes it's like riding a bicycle, Jordan. You just cannot forget how well you work together as a team, and we hope that that is the case here tonight for Grindhouse, because I would love to see this be the first of many appearances in the tag team division in NEW.
Again, this match already much easier for Cat Power, who was riding a unicycle last time, just by herself against Wheeler and Rising.
I believe it was her partner, in fact, last time, Jordan, who wound up hitting the finishing move on Kat, dropped her with a Uranagi, and then allowed her to be pinned by Wheeler and Rising.
Can't guarantee that won't happen this time, but I'm pretty certain it won't.
Good showing already, however, from Taylor Rising right now as she tries to choke the life out of Elliot Tyler along the ropes. Was very impressed by that massive drop kick from Rising moments ago as well.
An athletic powerhouse.
Very much so. A lot of power packed into that small frame.
And a lot of power packed into the big frame of Mark Wheeler.
Absolutely. These two practically live in the gym when they are not in the ring, and you can see the results on full display. Though perhaps Elliot gonna catch Mark sleeping right there. No, Wheeler able to kick out. Some chops right into the throat of Beef Boy. Massive drop kick from Mark Wheeler. Will this be it? Tyler able to get a shoulder up. The match will continue. Cat Power on the apron, giving a nice round of applause to her partner for being able to kick out there. Heavy strike once again from Wheeler, who will back Elliot into the corner and go for an easy tag with Taylor Rising.
Foot chokes, hand chokes, just really working over the neck and throat area of Elliot Tyler behind the referee's back. Turn around!
Cat Power desperately trying to get the referee's attention on that front. But Joe King walking her right back to her corner. Thought, in fact, it was Cat Power who was infracting in the match.
Technically, she was.
I suppose that is true, but her intentions were pure.
Way more than we could say about the team on the opposite side of the ring. I don't think there's a pure intention in their lives ever.
You mean Mark Wheeler didn't have Beef Boy's best interests at heart when he blew his nose straight in his face earlier?
That was gross.
Quick reminder, we're still in a pandemic, folks.
It's one thing to be an incredible athlete, to be a jerk on top of that like Mark Wheeler is, it just goes that extra little inch.
Well, when you're that strong, it might go to your head a little bit. Tyler sending Taylor Rising to the outside, and now he'll drop Mark Wheeler's jaw directly onto the top of his head, a big-time jawbreaker. But before he could get the tag to Cat, Taylor just pulled her clean off the apron. Wheeler and Rising on the attack.
Great 360 vision and execution by Wheeler and Rising here.
However, able to get his knees up as Rising went flying directly into them, but he's not up yet. And now down comes Mark Wheeler. He will eat a plate full of knees as well. Really, though, it's not like that rolled him out of harm's way. If you're Elliot Tyler, yes, you inflicted some damage on your opponent as they came down on you, but they still both hit him pretty hard with an aerial assault right there. Finally, however, the tag is made, and in comes Kat, roaring into this match with some heavy clotheslines. Rising, able to duck out of the way of a second one, however. Looking for a German suplex, but Kat's power too much for Taylor to handle.
That power coming in like a house on fire into this match.
Big time driver, thought that one might do it. But in comes Mark Wheeler to break up the pinfall.
And there goes Mark Wheeler to the outside.
Elliot Tyler sending him spilling down to the ringside area, but he will grab Elliot by the foot and haul him out as well. Scoop slam right onto the floor. That had to hurt. As Kat goes looking for that Uranagi that put her away in the match last year that she received, of course, from her partner in that one. Lung blower into a code breaker as Rising goes for a cover. Kat able to kick out somehow, some way. The resiliency of this woman is something to see, and she kicks out at 2 again. A big time favorite in these parts. East Vancouver's favorite ass kicker, Kat Power, just ducked out of the way, and that spinning elbow from Taylor Rising went right into the face of her own partner.
Rare miscue, but now Grindhouse looking to take advantage.
And the Magic Killer will do it! Kat Power with the cover on Taylor Rising. And in their NEW debut, Kat Power scores some revenge. It's Grindhouse who pick up the W.
Great teamwork, great awareness there by Elliot Tyler to neutralize Mark Wheeler. Big win for the Grindhouse.